On a midweek morning, after the stir of track work, there's a calm that descends on Royal Randwick. It's as if time stands still, allowing history to breathe for a moment. Standing in this magnificent old grandstand takes you back to an era past. There are places here at Royal Randwick untouched by progress, but in many ways hidden by it. You can almost still hear the clatter of typewriters and the calling of copy for the late edition from the press boxes. The old jockey's room is now function room, but the walls are lined with remnants of the old Queen's stand. Scattered throughout these grounds is a racing history as rich as anywhere in the world. It's important to embrace history. To do so makes the deeds of today's greats more remarkable, more illuminating. For the championships epitomise the past and celebrate the future. Like they did a century ago, lovers of horse racing will come to be a part of greatness, to cheer on champions, to say, I was there when. It'll celebrate names like Waterhouse and Waller, Bowman and Berry, and horses like Winx.
She's a champion, Winx. She wins it by...
Today, she races for her 17th straight win, and another step closer to equine immortality. Oh, to live long enough to see how history tells the story of one of the greatest mares of all time. To witness is something truly special. This is the championships, built from more than 150 years of history.
Love it, Roy Billing, and love what we're seeing here with Winx, and maybe she is the best we've seen in 150 years. Who knows, but we're going to enjoy the moment again today. When she does go for a 17th consecutive win, can get prize money more than Sunline, just below Mackay Diva, on this gorgeous day in this brilliant city of Sydney, where they embrace racing at Royal Randwick with the championships. And the jewel in the crown is the Longines Queen Elizabeth.
The madness around Winx is almost suffocating. Everyone wants a piece of her. Everyone wants to get close to her. She's racing's equivalent to Muhammad Ali. And yes, she floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee.
She breaks all the records today. She's a champion, Winx.
And today, I get the best seat in the house to do it all again. When Winx walks into the theatre of the horse, all eyes will be on her, the greatest mare in the world. And what a privilege it is to ride the people's horse. But when we make the turn down the tunnel and onto the track, it's just me and her. When the gates open, it's all about getting her to relax and keeping her out of trouble. And when she gets to the corner, it's like hitting the pedal on the Lamborghini. She just goes.
Look at her, rip clear inside the 200.
There's nothing like that roar from the crowd when she hits the front and goes for home. What she does on the racetrack stirs emotion. She brings tears to those close to her. It's her fight. It's her will to win. Every race, she defies belief. And today, she goes for 17 in a row. Just the thought of it excites me. It's the pressure to keep alive this great mare's invincibility. So here's to Winx. May the greatness continue.
So almost from the horse's mouth, wasn't it, from Huey Bowman? What a great piece. And there's Chris Waller. He talked about the anxiety that he suffers from, really, with Simon O'Donnell earlier today, and we know that story. We realise the pressure Chris is under. You only have to talk to him on a race day like this, but the mighty mare saddled up with all her fans, all of us, I think, coming here just expecting her to win, and that's part of the dread for Chris, I think, and the connections, Chester, because the unthinkable might happen. We don't expect it to happen, but it could. That's racing.
Oh, we really don't expect it to happen. I think we've almost given up trying to get her beaten. In every race, we're always like, oh, maybe it's the ground, or maybe it's Hartnell, remember, in the Cox Plate, or maybe it's...